Hi, in this video I'm going to show you how to shoot a sequence. This is a basic interview clip and it's covered over with a sequence of shots. Here's what it looks like when it's edited all together. I really started to, make use of that 1 hour of exercise when we were all locked down in the spring and got out on local walks and really kind of started to appreciate my local area and the outdoors, and I really wanted to capture bringing that outdoors inside and making the best of my inside environment because I was spending a lot more time inside with work and not seeing people, not going out as much. So I got into potted plants like everyone else. So how did I shoot that? Well, the first thing to note is that I was on my own in the house, so I had to pretend that I was looking at somebody when I was doing the interview. So I found a spot to fix my view on, fix my gaze on, and I looked in that direction. So I had, the setup sort of basically rule of thirds. I was looking across the screen, talking room, lots of talking room, and I spoke to someone. So that was the whole idea with the interview, to make it seem as if I was actually speaking to someone. Okay, so after the initial interview, then I reframed to get a little bit closer. I really started to, make use of that 1 hour of exercise when we were all locked down. And that's mostly what I did for the edited version. Next, I wanted some shots, so I had to set up the camera, go outside, and then come in again. Next, set up the camera again, wide shot of me coming into the room. Now in this next shot, I positioned the phone above me, and so I had a couple of goes at watering. Here I tried to get a face shot, but I didn't have the phone in the right position. This next one is a mirror shot, so I set it up so that you couldn't see the camera, the phone on the tripod or anything. I didn't quite get it right, but you can see what I was aiming for. I was trying to get one of those nice sort of creative shots where you could see my face, but it was through the mirror. This final shot, I don't think I used, but you always need to shoot extra shots because you never know if the shots that you plan to use are going to work out exactly the way you planned in the first place. So always take lots of extra shots, extra cutaways that you may or may not use, but it's always good to have them, get them done while you're shooting. So once again, here's the edited sequence. I really started to, make use of that 1 hour of exercise when we were all locked down in the spring and
got out on local walks and really kind of started to appreciate my local area and the outdoors. And I really wanted to capture bringing that outdoors inside and making the best of my inside environment, because I was spending a lot more time inside with work and not seeing people, not going out as much. So I got into potted plants like everyone else.
So here are my top tips. So number one, do the interview like almost twice so that you can cut between a wide shot and a closer one. That will maybe help you with your edits. Number two, try and shoot a cutaway. I did try and shoot my hands, but unfortunately, because I was shooting myself, I didn't get close enough, and you can still see my face. So I wasn't able to use that shot as a cutaway. But normally, if you would just focus quite tightly on the hands, that would give you something to go to as well. Number three, enter and leave frames. So for each shot when you're setting a sequence, because you never know if you're going to use the shot where you're coming into the shot or if you're leaving. Okay, so it just gives you those options in the edit. Number four, vary the shots between wide and close-up so that you can cut between them. And number five, look at the shots to review before you dismantle your phone and your tripod, just to make sure you've got everything you want. It's a lot easier than having to get everything out again and start from scratch. So those are my top 5 takeaways for shooting a sequence. Hope that helps.